Hey everybody,
What's up,
welcome back to Mr. Game Beard.
Mr. Game and Beard?
So we're playing this randomizer. Full disclosure, we did do an episode that was unusable because
We did about
I
2 episodes.
only one of this, and um, I forgot to change the resolution on it, so like the whole screen was cut off. And we also did an episode of Super Back to the Future 2. Same thing happened, so we're gonna start that game over. But we didn't really get anything in that episode. We got like a missile upgrade and a couple of heart containers. So not really much was lost.
You didn't miss much.
We spent most of the time walking around trying to find power bombs.
Yeah, it's very true.
So I was walking around off camera to try to figure out where we're supposed to go, and I realized we never went down this area, which I swear we did. But when I went down here for a second, and yeah, this I don't think we ever went down here.
Yeah, this does not look familiar to me.
So we're gonna go down here. And I'm gonna pretend like I haven't seen what's down here already.
I haven't seen what's down here already. It's a heart piece.
So this is a trap. It's usually an energy trap. It's usually an energy tank. They want you to run at it and then you fall through the floor.
Not today, baby.
We do need to go down the floor, but we're gonna get what's in here first.
We gotta go down there anyways.
And what's in here? The bow.
Beautiful, beautiful bow.
And now we can finally do the first dungeon.
Call us Legolas.
And also off camera, I learned how to wall jump, including using only one wall, so we can do a lot more now.
We're never gonna get stuck ever.
Unless we run out of power bombs.
That's a Game and Beard promise.
So these guys are usually pretty good about giving power bombs.
I've never lied. Except
yeah, go ahead.
Except for to my teachers.
Oh yeah.
When they were like, "Did you do this assignment?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I knew what happened to it. I didn't do it."
Well, as a teacher, I can tell you that I never believe my students when they say that, but I just don't really care enough to fight them on it.
Hey man, let me just tell you, it doesn't matter.
So these guys are here to teach you how to wall jump.
Because let me tell you, if someone doesn't want to do an assignment, it's probably because that assignment's stupid, or the person doing it's stupid.
I mean, most people don't want to do any assignments, so.
Because I'll do my work, but I don't want to do it.
Oh my god, this is pretty hard. Like you can see, I can do it. It's just hard, and if you fall all the way down.
You just can't like catch yourself.
Yeah, the timing is really quick. Like you gotta press left and then jump right after.
I'll just get right back into it.
So you press left until, I'll just show you here. Samus is like kind of hovering off the wall.
Yeah.
Which there's only like a split second when she's doing that. And then you gotta jump during that time. So it's really quick. And this is a really long haul.
I'm noticing that. But that's why you gotta get to the other side. It's a little break area.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that now. Alright.
And that looks like a little morph ball spot.
Oops. Yeah, that leads back out to the front.
Gotcha. But we want to go upwards here, right?
Yeah, there's a little crevice up here.
A little crevasse.
You gotta do the spin jump. Which is a little hard to do. Alright, there we go. It's hard to like spin jump off of this because you have to be like running.
Oh, you actually need like a little momentum.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just do like the straight up jump. Oh.
Oh. Good thing we were right there, huh?
Yeah. When we get to the top, there's another hard jump. So I'm gonna save state up there because
Gotcha.
otherwise we're gonna have to keep jumping up this hall over and over again. Man, come on.
Do it.
I'm doing a little riskier.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're going risky.
Oh. You can go back and forth, but I kind of find it easier to just do it one way. Or just do it off one wall.
You're like, it takes less time.
Ooh.
Look at you. Look at you. Just poop it in your own pants. Just poop it in your own pants.
There we go. Alright.
What is it? I know yesterday you were saying how you watch Jeopardy every time it's on.
Yeah.
Who do you think would be a natural successor to Alex Trebek when he inevitably retires?
Well, I know a lot of people want Ken Jennings, and I would be cool with that. I think
you think he's deserving?
Yeah. I mean, he won the greatest of all time tournament, so...
Do you think he could pull off being a host?
I think so. I think he has, like, that natural charisma, you know?
And that natural smart man charisma.
Yeah. And I also think he would want to do it, more importantly. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna say
he's got that BBE.
Yeah, and he doesn't
big brain energy.
Like, he's just a writer now, you know? Like, he doesn't have, like, there's no, like, career he'd be leaving, you know?
Gotcha. So it just be like, he does it.
Yeah. All that for 10 arrows.
Woo!
That's not even an arrow upgrade. That's just 10 arrows.
Can you blow that up?
What? No, there's nothing up there.
Oh, it just looked like there's 2 blocks.
Ah. Oh. Just got it.
You might as well just reload your save state because 10 arrows is useless.
That's true. Alright, so we can go back to Link to the Past. We can explore here a little more. I think we should just explore here, and then if we come across an entrance to Link to the Past, maybe we'll take it.
For show.
So let's see. We definitely already went to the left here. Yeah, we do need to go to the right because there's another area we didn't explore before.
Here's another question for you about Jeopardy. Because do you think Alex Trebek will retire, or do you think he's gonna die on that stage?
I think. Ooh, I don't know. I think he'll retire because it seems like he's not gonna like die anytime soon. Like, he doesn't seem like he's like in danger of it, you know?
Yeah. Because I'm just talking like in general. Like, even if he like, you know, like he just dies of old age.
Right.
Because like
I think he'll retire soon.
Because like I read something with him and he did not seem at all interested in retiring, even when he got like diagnosed with stage 4.
Yeah. I don't know. I think a lot of people actually kind of thought that the GOAT tournament was gonna be like,
who's the next host kind of deal.
Well, that, but also like kind of like Alex Trebek's like last hurrah with the champions. Last special thing.
Yeah, and he was like, "No thanks, we're gonna keep going."
Yeah, so I don't know, like, I think that he's going to retire personally before, like, too long. like I don't want to say it's gonna be like after the season or whatever, but I think he'll retire like within a couple of years at least.
Yeah, I personally, I think like if there's something you enjoy doing, and for him it's hosting Jeopardy, then do it as long as you can.
Yeah.
Like, because like in the end, like that's kind of just like doing stuff like that. That's what keeps people going.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like retiring. Like when they retire, they end up like dying shortly after.
Yeah. Because I don't know, like I don't know what it is in like in someone's brain, but it's just like as soon as like they lose like that base need to work or like just do, that's when like everything just starts shutting down.
Yeah. I mean, we all need a purpose, and a lot of people derive their purpose from their jobs.
Their work, yeah.
So you don't have that anymore, and then, you know, you don't... You just, like... You kind of, like, lose what was helping you, like, get up in the morning, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, I don't personally do that. Like, I don't, like, see my work as, like, my purpose, you know? I just see it as, like... You know, I gotta do this, so I like what I do, but it's more like, you know, like I have to do this, so let's find something I enjoy.
I feel like it's also better suited to look at work as not like the sole basis of life. Because once you start doing that, you just lose out on so much more.
Right.
Because like I've worked jobs where it's 12 hour shifts.
So close.
Sometimes like 15 hours, 16 hours. And once you start like looking at it like that, where it's like, oh yeah, just keep working, make money. That's how it's gonna be. You start getting really angry. Because like I did that job for a good couple months, and I was a very cranky, upset person for most of that time.
There we go.
I also ate a lot of White Castle.
That probably didn't help.
Yeah. Because like I'd wake up, or like I worked overnights, and so I'd be like, I want to eat, but I don't want to cook a meal. Because I want to go to bed soon, so that way I can try to get as much sleep as possible, and then wake up at a decent time and talk to people. Because if I ever slept like a full 8 hours, it's pretty much me waking up and then immediately starting to get ready. And I hated that. Like I hated like that my life was basically work.
Yeah.
And so like every time I'd get out of work, I'd just be like, where can I go where I don't have to sit down and eat? I can just pick something up and go. And I hate McDonald's. So I was like, only place that's open 24 hours is White Castle.
I like White Castle more than McDonald's, but I think I could tolerate McDonald's like daily more than I could tolerate White Castle's daily.
Oh yeah. All right. So let's say in a 2-week time frame, which is like towards the end of when I was working there, I worked like for 2 weeks out of 14 days. I probably went to White Castle a solid like 11 days out of 14 days. And I got to the point where like I pull up to like the drive-thru, and the person be like, "Oh hey, how you doing?" Like they like, "Oh hey, you're here again." And I was like, "Man."
Okay, this one we can't get up to even with the wall jumping because there's no way.
Yeah.
We need either the ice beam or the space jump or something like that.
I was gonna say that ledge is too far out.
Yeah. I think we pretty much exhausted everything over there, though. But there's definitely a few more places to go.
Yeah, but needless to say, don't make work your life. Enjoy time with the people you care about, because they won't always be there.
Mm-hmm. Ideally, you'll do something you enjoy, but it also won't be your entire life, which is it is really hard to like
find that balance
of those in like, you know, modern times. But then you got kind of the best of both worlds if you do achieve that.
Yeah,
because you like your work life, but it's also not like your entire life.
Yeah, there's such like there's always such a fine line for like both things. Because I remember when I was working at the place where I was working like 12 to 15 hour days, and like I was doing like 6-7 days a week, and the person was like this person I worked with, when I told them, I was like, man, I would just like an extra day off, and they're like, that's just that millennial mindset. And I was like, I'm sorry that I want 2 days off in a week. Like 5 straight days of 12 to 15 hours of work, and I want 2 days of rest. It's too much to ask.
Can't do that. Yeah, I've only actually worked a job where I was like working 40 hours, like a consistent 40 hours a week one time, and man, I hated it.
Like I don't mind working 40 hours, but when I'm working like 60 to 70 hours,
yeah, that would be like impossible to me.
That's when I started getting like, that's when I got real cranky, and I just like hated everything. Almost got into like multiple car accidents because I was always so tired. Because like I like spending time with people, and I couldn't do that, and so in order to make up for that, I would sleep like 3 or 4 hours, and then I would just get up. And so I'd just be so tired.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like I'm fine working 40 hours a week. I'm just saying, like I just don't like working at all.
Yeah, what was it? That was another thing I remember reading. Like one country did a thing where they made the work week, like I think they were giving people like a 4-day work week, and like I think they I would assume they had paid them for like 5 days of work.
I'll save state here because I don't want to get stuck.
Gotcha. But like I would assume they pay for like 5 days of work to make up for the 4th day. But they said it improved like people's attitudes and made them get more work done, and it made them happier. Like everything was like made better.
20 rupees.
Like because they found more work-life balance.
Yeah, I would take like 4 10s over 5 8s any day of the week.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm assuming they did, but I don't know.
I don't know. I would have assumed that they just made people work like 32 hours.
Yeah, I mean that would be ideal.
Because I mean, really, what you think about it, when you factor in like how long you should be sleeping, how many hours of work you have, and like you put all that together, like you got like usually you work takes more of your daily life than anything.
Yeah, I'm one of those people where like if I work that day, like the whole day is pretty much ruined, like in the sense that I like never feel like doing anything else.
Oh yeah.
So like the way my work is structured now is like I will have some weeks where I work like not very much, like maybe 20 hours, but then I'll have other weeks where I do work a lot, and I like that a lot better because then I have a lot more days where like I don't work at all.
Yeah.
So I have like more because like even if I work like an hour one day, I feel like I used most of my energy on work that day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't get up here. There's no way. I was hoping like maybe I could like jump or something.
Yeah, you could find some way to like get the extra jump, but we need the extra, that high jump suit or whatever.
Yeah, the high jump. I think if we had the speed booster, there's maybe a way to do it. Like you could speed boost,
make that,
turn into a morph ball, and then go.
Can you break that one that's right there?
Oh yeah, I can actually. Let's see if that helps. That stopped us. That brick up there.
Oh, that little extra ridge.
Yeah. Maybe. I think if you turn into a morph ball in midair, it kills your momentum. I don't know.
Yeah, you definitely just drop like a ton of bricks as soon as you did that.
Yeah. Try it like one more time. Yeah, that stops you. They thought of that. Alright, did we come up or?
I'm not gonna lie to you,
No.
I don't remember anything we've done so far.
We haven't done much. We got 20 rupees. We got, I mean, the big thing was the bow.
I'm just talking like, since we got the bow, I've zoned out and talking about things.
Well, yeah, we haven't done anything, so I don't really blame you. We got 20 rupees, a missile upgrade, and just been exploring.
And the bow.
Yeah. So I don't think there's actually any other way.
Yeah, because we can't really go through here because we need the suit, right?
Well, we can go down here, actually. We couldn't get out of here, but now that I know how to wall jump, I'm going to save state just in case. Oh, wait,
Isn't
that's Link to the Past. I meant down here.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't that Link to the Past?
Yeah, down here. Because now that we can wall jump... Oh, shoot, we don't have any power bombs.
Do we need power bombs to get out? Because, I mean, we've never actually made it back up the wall to get out.
That's a good question. I save stated, so...
Did you save state before or after you got in here?
Before.
Okay, good. I was like, if you save stated after, we're screwed regardless.
Well, let's see when that closes up. If it's even going to close up. I'm sure it will if we, like... Well, whatever.
Well, that door is locked, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So this is where the hammer is.
Well, the hammer.
So we saw this in one episode, but then
oh yeah,
we got stuck.
And then we couldn't get out.
Yeah, if we can figure out a way to get this out with us, that'll be very helpful. How did we even get out of here?
Can you wall jump up that?
I can. I'm just wondering like how we did it before. Maybe if you power bomb.
We never got out of there.
Well,
we got stuck there.
No, this is where we got stuck.
Yeah, then we couldn't get back up.
I just mean like how did we get out of that room?
I don't know. What's that?
Just more power bombs.
Oh. Hey, we got
nice.
power bombs now.
Yeah. That's actually really lucky because I don't think we could have got out of here.
Everything's coming up Millhouse, baby.
All right. We got the hammer. This is a great time to go back to A Link to the Past.
Yeah, now I'm getting stoked.
I'm gonna do a save. We need the speed booster to go that way. So yeah, there's nothing else to go to over here. We could probably get more places if we go like around more.
Yeah.
But
what was it? Norfair we gotta kind of stay out of because that's where all like the heat is, right?
Yeah. There's over by where the morph ball normally is. There was that one area that I thought we needed the high jump for, and we should definitely be able to get there with wall jumps. But we can
always
later.
Do that after this.
Yeah. So, well, I'm not gonna walk all the way there. So we're gonna do our save and quit trick. And before we go to the dungeon, there's that area that we can use the hammer on over in Kakariko.
Okay.
So let's go check that out.
Was there something over there?
Like what?
What are we using the hammer on over there?
Oh, you're talking about Kakariko? I thought you meant on that
Yeah.
screen. Yeah, there's like over by the like blacksmith's house. There's like the little hammer spot.
Gotcha.
And I don't even remember what's down there in like the regular game. I think I'm honestly a little more familiar with Super Metroid than I am A Link to the Past.
Even though you played A Link to the Past more?
I've probably played it more, but I've probably beaten them about the same amount of times. I don't know, honestly.
Where you just like start something and then like start A Link to the Past and don't finish it and just restart it?
Yeah. I think I've...
What are you, your little brothers?
I think I've actually beaten them both 3 times. I didn't get into A Link to the Past until like late. Like my first Zelda was Ocarina of Time. I didn't beat A Link to the Past for the first time until I was probably like 18.
Oh yeah.
Even though I did have it when I was a kid, I just like never really got into it.
Yeah, no, that's all I remember ever seeing like getting played at your house was N64.
Yeah, I mean, the N64 came out when I was 2, so...
Yeah. Because I remember like when you guys lived in an apartment and I would go and like stay the night. Like your parents would always be playing N64.
I don't remember.
And your mom would get motion sick when your dad would play
Mario
Star
64.
Wars Speed Racer.
Oh, I remember them both getting motion sick during Mario 64. That's what you do. What's it gonna be? Heart container. I think it's normally the half magic, which we already have.
Yeah.
I have a bad habit of like thinking I went all the way through the door and then not. Alright, I don't remember any other hammer spots here. Like there's some in the Dark World. So I think we can just head on over to... There's this. Whoops. But I don't think this is anything. Some bombs.
Hey, we'll take them.
So yeah, we can head on over to the dungeon now.
Hell yeah.
I guess we'll walk there.
I guess we'll take our time.
Maybe we'll see like some new spots on the way.
Or we'll just check out the old sites.
Yeah, I'm still very suspicious of that gravestone.
Yeah, that had all of those Titan mint rocks around it, but nothing actually to do.
Yeah. I wonder if we can beat the boss without the sword. I mean, there's gotta be a way, because people do no sword runs all the time. But I keep forgetting we don't have a sword. But we do have the bow.
Yeah.
So we can actually, like, kill
we can
things
damage it. Yeah.
more efficiently.
We're no longer just running around with our hand in our pants.
I hope we don't need, like, bombs, because we don't have very many. I just try to use the sword.
Can't we get drops if we kill people?
Probably. I just, like... I'm trying not to waste arrows right now.
You act like we can't get any more arrows.
Well, I don't want to run out, you know? So if we run out of arrows,
like,
we'll really be, like, have nothing.
Well, I'm saying, like, when we get into the dungeon.
Oh, yeah. We did figure out how we get rid of those anti-fairies.
Oh, yeah, we did. We
just gotta kill all the enemies in the room.
Which will definitely help since we have a bow.
Right. I mean, we probably would have figured that out if we had the sword, but, like, I was trying to kill as little as possible. Since, yeah, ammo was limited.
I think we walked into that room with, like, 4 bombs, maybe, if that.
Yeah. Alright, finally doing a dungeon. Episode 7.
Woo! Woohoo!
After this, we'll have officially beaten a boss in both games.
Technical episode 7.
Let me go ahead and do a quick peek at the time because I forgot to set a timer. Ooh. We're at 30 minutes, so I think this is a good place to end it.
Yeah, we'll hit this dungeon in the next episode.
Sounds good. See you guys.
Bye.